Got some less than stellar news. I was at work my last day here. So with the financial situation and it being so short term, the finance department says that they got everything done and it'll post tomorrow. But they warned that most banks will take a couple days to process it, especially because it won't be part of my paycheck. After all, it's going to be a completely separate post. So it's one thing for my bank to process a bi-weekly thing knowing it's my paycheck. It's another to just get a random lump sum in there. They may want to look at that or whatever. So I'm going to try to go to bed early and call their customer service banking department like as soon as they open and try to get them first, make sure that it's just gonna, when they see it and it posts, or when it posts and they see it, they'll just float the money like they always do with my paycheck. Because if they do, there's no problems. Everything's fine. If they don't, and it could take as long as till next Tuesday, which obviously I'm already in place at that point, hypothetically, although I don't know how I would manage it without the money. So hopefully when I contact them I can get that cleared. But then another thing occurred to me. Previously I was able to get a check from my bank to pay for the RV. It was all my cash, but I wasn't going to carry thousands of dollars with me. Not in cash. So I got like a business check or something made in the... So I was looking around for RVs up in the Seattle area. And, hold on a second. This is a present from my boss, which is awesome. So he said I'd need it in the office, which makes me wonder a little bit. I'm assuming we shoot each other, because there's really nothing else that you would do with this, right? So that's good. But it's got a nice top, so I'll be mounting a GoPro to it for sure. So that's pretty awesome. Same guy who got me all the AA batteries for Christmas because it was a Whoop thing. He was like, hey, the next thing that comes in this price range, that's what you guys get for Christmas. So I literally have no idea what I'm getting you. Well, it was a box of AA batteries. It's probably one of the funniest Christmas presents I've ever gotten. So awesome. So, alright. So I got a couple hours of sleep. It's 6 a.m. I called my bank. The funds, I checked my account. My paycheck showed up. And my tax return, which is nice. So that means I can get a U-Haul and move in and get on the road today. I can't get an RV. The funds, according to HR at Amazon, will post today, presumably at midnight, which means they won't be available till tomorrow. Contacted my bank. They said yes, as soon as they see it post, they will make the funds available. So the funds will be available by tomorrow. So I'll be showing up in Seattle tomorrow, which will be good. Even without the relocation funds, because of my tax return, I'll have enough money to pay for the U-Haul, the gas, hotel and lodging for at least till Wednesday. So that's good. It'll give me a couple days to get up there and figure it out. Now, U-Haul, I'm going to have to discuss with them how long I can keep that truck before turning it in. So I'm getting dressed and ready. I'm going to go get a U-Haul and talk to them now. I don't know if you can hear that. The camera probably is not sensitive enough to hear that. So, My neighbor's downstairs. Her and her son just yell at each other all the time in the morning because he doesn't want to get ready for school or he's slow. She's trying to move him. Oh, it's so aggravating. Which is why I usually don't go to bed until after they've left for school, because I don't want to listen to that. But it's definitely one thing I'm not going to miss. Alright, I'm going to finish packing here. Keezy knows something was up. He gets really quiet, stoic, reserved, just watches me whenever we're getting ready to move. Lori, on the other hand, starts kind of freaking out and running around everywhere, looking at all the stuff I'm moving. Eventually, she isn't there now. Once I start emptying the place out, she's going to start talking to me a bunch. And I can only imagine her being like, hey, this place is nice, right? Well, you know, it's kind of nice here. We're in one spot. We don't have to move. So it's nice, right? We can stay, right? We don't have to go anywhere. We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere, right? It's kind of what I imagine in my head that she's trying to say as a cat. I wonder which tote their food's in. I love this couch. I hope we never have to leave it. Maybe if I lay here and be cute, we won't go? Good Nevada sun decided to show its head my last day here. It's like Pennywise whenever he's trying to chase Richie out. It's just like, yeah, this is what you have to look forward to if you stay.
Yes, last chance, Tasha. Get out before it gets dark tonight.
Go. Can't even see. Hazen. That's literally all of it. I haven't seen the movie, but apparently some of Pink Cadillac was filmed out here. I'll have to watch it someday. Good place to retire. Ain't nobody messing with you right there. Arno 4. I only worked there for like a couple weeks. As I make it through each day, it's funny, I passed into California, had the welcome sign, flowers, and then there's this row of speed signs and basically explaining all the laws on seat belts and towing and just all kinds of crap, headlights. It's just like, Nevada's sort of like, we trust you not to be an idiot. California's like, stand down, citizen. You can't be trusted with your own safety. Fucking fascists. So we getting up north. Paul Bunyan. Well, that or New Mexico. I don't know why they have Paul Bunyan in New Mexico. Whatever. Pass through Susanville. Hey, look at how big that bed is. Yeah. this room's a little nicer than I'm used to. If you remember my previous trip, I kind of picked things out thinking, oh, this is a small one. This is a mom and pop place. So I saw Redwoods Motel on Google when I was looking for places. This one came up, so I scheduled and everything. I get here and they're like, $114. I'm like, what? So I paid it out because I already kind of scheduled everything, but I'm not used to staying in shit this nice. And you should see the outside. It's amazing. They even got this weird hippie soap shit. Probably costs a lot of money, which would make it not hippie. Because hippies don't know how to make money. This is like an economy apartment. Like, I would love to retire here. I'll win the lottery or something, and I'll just buy a room here. Not the hotel, just a room. And they'll be like, sir, this is a hotel, you can't buy the room. I'll be like, shut up, this is mine. Mine, my own. My precious. But yeah, it's crazy awesome. They got a bottle opener on the wall, man. Yes. It is so foggy.
This is the Morgan family coming home from the lake. Ed and Marilyn have been married 12 years. That's Kelly Sue and Casey in the back seat. They've driven this road a dozen times before, and nothing ever happened. But today is different. Today, Ed will become a killer. And here's his weapon. Good old Ed Morgan. A mighty careful man in his own home. He can't imagine how anyone could have been so careless. Ed Morgan, everyman. Anyone who handles fire in any form is a potential killer. Anyone can start a fire and never even know it. Please be very careful with fire. Please. Only you can prevent forest fires.